Hey guys, I am Karen Casey, for those of you who don't know. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back and welcome to you all. So, I did a birthday haul a couple of videos ago, but I don't really know if birthday presents count as a haul. I did it anyways because I wanted to show you guys what I got. But welcome to my first real haul video where this is stuff I bought. I bought all of this during the month of April, which is my birthday month. So a lot of it came with free samples or, free gifts and stuff. So I divided this up into what I bought and then the free gifts and things. So I'm just going to dive right in. So one of the things I got it from Sephora, is the Jaclyn Hill Becca Cosmetics collab. Her highlighter in Champagne Pop. I know I'm really late to the party on this, but just, look how pretty! And you can go very subtle with it to blinding. It's just, and I think it works on so many, this not even as blinding as it goes, but I think it works on so many skin tones. I was so excited to get it. I was like saving my penny. I actually had to save my pennies for all of this, you guys. Some of this is like from my savings account and stuff. Like I usually don't have this kind of money to throw around, but I had like coupons and gift cards and stuff. So so the next thing I got was from e.l.f. So I got their little trio sponge thing. I actually used this today, as you can tell. It is still rather damp. When it is not damp, it's more like that big. It's a very dramatic difference. It should be like that small. But, so 3 different sizes. This one is great for getting your under eye concealer, even when it's bigger, when you have it dampened. It fits so perfectly in there. This one I would probably use for other concealer, maybe cream contour. This I would use for like foundation. From e.l.f. I also got their HD, I think, Studio Concealer? Their HD concealer thing. When I got this, it looked like it was going to be a little too tan for me. This is their Ivory one. And it looked like it was going to be kind of dark. But once I blended it out, it was absolutely perfect. And then I got their other concealer. This one is a roll-up stick. And it's very orange, peachy toned. So I was not overly pleased because it's supposed to be ivory. Like, it's supposed to be a concealer, not a color corrector. But I think that's how I'm going to use it, or I'm going to donate it, because it's not my color. So I can't really use it as a concealer like I wanted to. But it feels very soft. It's very blendable. It's too orange. Peach, whatever. And then I got their fan brush. It was out of stock forever. So I waited and I waited and I stalked it and I kept looking and I had them notify me when it came in. And I was like, boom, time to make my e.l.f. order. So the second it came in, I got it. It doesn't apply like a big blinding highlight. I'm sure you can build it, but because the brush isn't as dense as like the highlighter brush I usually use, it just kind of gives a nice wash of shine. But it picks up a lot of pigment, and it'll give like a nice, natural, subtle highlight for those days that you don't want to be like blinding. Speaking of not blinding highlights, I also got the e.l.f. Shimmering Whip, something like that. It's these little like whipped highlights. I got Spotlight and Lilac Petal. These are a nice, subtle highlight. They're somewhere between like they're whipped, so it feels somewhere between like a liquid and a cream or something. And this is Spotlight that I'm showing you guys. There's some room here. It's just this nice pearly white glow, and they're $1. And they smell kind of citrusy almost. It's yummy. So, $1 for a very pretty highlight, and I would mix this with foundation. Just a teeny little drop just to get a nice dewy look. And, like, you can't beat this deal with a stick. $1. Okay? So, I also got their glitter, the e.l.f. glitter primer. Those were e.l.f. too. Did I say that? Get it together, Karen. Okay, this is the e.l.f. glitter primer. I thought this was going to be a little stickier than it is. So, I'll have to see if it, actually keeps the glitter in place like it's supposed to. But it's a little bit tacky, so that is good. It feels like a lotion. It doesn't really have much of a scent to it. So, we'll see how that works. I'll let you guys know. I also got the Mad for Matte 2 palette because I am obsessed, or mad for, their Mad for Matte palette, the original. This one is similar, I think, except the other one doesn't have anything like purple. The colors are creamy, they are pigmented. The purple's a little bit patchy, but purples are hard to make from what I've heard. Obviously, this isn't even like my 20th video on YouTube. I have no idea how makeup is made. I have no experience. But, so the purple's a little bit patchy, but it was also like the first layer of the shadow that I swatched. So it could be more pigmented later, because sometimes you gotta get like that first skin off, and I'm not sure if I've, done that yet. I also got the e.l.f. HD setting powder in sheer, so it's their translucent setting powder. This is a total dupe for the Sephora one that I was using, which I am officially out of. And instead of that stupid little, like, lid that you have to, like, close it and it pushes something down to get the powder out, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it has this spinny thing, so and there's holes in there where you can, shake the powder out. I'm not going to do it right now, I don't want to waste my powder. And then you seal it back up. And yeah, so instead of that stupid little pop thing, it's just this. It's a little shaker, and it seals itself, and it comes with a cute little powder puff, and it's half the price of the Sephora one. Works just as well, and I don't have to, fight for a half hour to get the product out. Who would have thunk it? So, and the powder puff seems really soft. Like, I'm sure there's softer out there, but I like it. The next thing that I bought is the Too Faced Natural Love palette. I have used it, I swatched it, I played with it, I did an eye look with it. I just keep it in the box because A, the box is pretty and I didn't really want to throw it out, and B, there's like felt or like some sort of texture on the actual component. The lettering and the flowers and stuff is textured, so I just thought that was really nice, and I wanted to kind of preserve that as long as I could. So, my opinion on this, the colors are very pretty, they're decently pigmented, but there's so much fallout, you guys. Like, the fallout covered my face better than the shadows that I put on my eye covered my eye. So that seemed very backwards to me. I was not overly thrilled. And they're not pigmented enough to be charging $60. So it's pretty. If you already have it, you can create some very pretty looks with it. Do I regret buying it? No. Will I buy it again? Unless they change the formula of it? No. My opinion, take it or leave it. I'm going to keep using it because I bought it. And it's pretty, and it's usable. It's workable. You just have to put in more work than I think you should for $60. So, like I said, take it or leave it. Last thing I bought was the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I'm in Soft Ivory, I think. One day it looked a little light for me. One day it looked perfect, and then the other day it looked a little dark. I don't know what that was about. I love the formula. It goes on, blends really well. Two things. One day, out of like the several days I've worn this, it settled into my lines really badly. And I don't know what I did differently. And when I figure that out, I'll let you know. But for some reason, it just settled into all of the lines on my face. My forehead, my smile lines. But that only happened once. So, let's see if it ever happens again. The other thing, it smells awful. It smells like a combination of Play-Doh, like the Play-Doh that you played with as a kid, paint, like house paint, and like an old woman's basement. But it does go away after a little bit, so, and the formula and stuff is just so nice that, like, I'm willing to deal with it. So, if I were you, I would find somebody that has this foundation, put it on, and see if you can stand the smell before buying it. Because if you can't stand the smell, you're not going to want this. But if you can, $6. Okay, so, why do you guys watch me? I don't, okay. So, now the free samples and things. So, from Sephora, when I bought the Jaclyn Hill highlighter, I got the Tarte, this is their Amazon Clay collection thing. This is in Parte. This is the little sample they gave me. I really like this. It's a very, I'll swatch it for you guys. It's very pretty and not too pigmented. Where do I not have stuff on me? It's very pretty, and it's definitely very pigmented, but it's not too pigmented, because you don't want, like, to be afraid to touch your blush, you know, with a brush, and then have, like, clown face. So, it's not overly pigmented, but it's pigmented perfectly. Now, where did... Aha! Okay. And then I got this little lippy. It's their Tarteist lip paint. Again, I believe from the Amazon Clay collection thing. I could be wrong, though. And this is in a birthday suit. You see, it was because it was their birthday gift. It was one of the options. So, birthday suit, party, birthday month. Okay, so, like a swipe and a half. And all that pigment. So, this is also a very pretty, rosy, sort of brown undertone nude. Very pretty. I haven't actually worn it yet, but it feels not sticky. It's really well pigmented, so I do like it a lot. And then from e.l.f., when I ordered all of my e.l.f. stuff, I got like an 8-piece mystery gift thing. One of them, actually this might have been the birthday gift, I don't know what was what, but this is the baked eyeshadow palette. I thought I was going to be getting it in a different color scheme. I thought I was getting a different palette, because I originally put, like, New York or whatever on my thing, and then it said it was taking $10 off, and giving me, not $10 off, but it was giving me this for free. So I was like, oh cool, I'm getting the palette I wanted for free. No, they gave me the same kind of palette in different colors. So I think that, I don't know, I just got all confused, and I might have taken the palette off. So actually, I already have this. I used it in my how to use the e.l.f. baked eyeshadow palette video and review. So I'll probably just save this for... My dog's barking. I'll probably just save this for when my other one runs out, or I might donate it. I'm not sure yet, but... So, I got this, all again. And then when I bought the Too Faced palette, they gave me, because it was like over a certain price point or whatever, I was able to pick 2 free samples. So, I picked the Chocolate Soleil matte bronzer, which is nice. It feels a little chalky when you touch it, but then when you are blending it out and actually like putting it on your face, it's really nice. It's a little more pigmented than I would want a bronzer to be, because I'm like a little afraid to dip my brush into it. So that's a little I would like it to be actually a little less pigmented. so that, you know, I can put it on my face and not have a really severe contour no matter how hard I try to not. But, you know, that's not the end of the world. I'll figure it out eventually. And then the rest is the rest of the e.l.f. mystery thing. This is their cream to powder blush. It's from their, like, Barely There or something collection. Ooh, it actually dried a little bit since I opened it. So make sure to close it really tightly, like I did not. And then it's not real pigmented, which is nice because I thought it was going to be like neon on my face, but it's just a nice little flush of color for those natural days. And then I got their tinted lip balm, which this is orange. So I was very concerned, but again, it's so sheer that it's not really going to be orange. It blends out to like sort of a pinky color on my skin, so I'm sure that once it's on my lips, it'll definitely be like normal lip color. See, that's all. A couple more things, just a couple more things. Okay, and then I got their eyeshadow C brush, which I actually already have, but you can't have too many brushes. That means you have to get to like clean them less, because you just use the next one. So these are nice and soft. I like it. It's good for packing on shadow. Great. Moving on. Remember, this is still like free samples and things I made out on this order. Alright, so, and then the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow in Party. This actually, the little, I don't even know what to call it. The actual product, when I opened this, fell out of the pot, and it, like, cracked. I wasn't overly pleased, but stuff like that happens when you have things shipped. So I just dealt with it, and I stuck it back in, and it stayed ever since. So this is a very sheer cream sort of eyeshadow thing. They said it's a whipped formula, which I found a little bit strange, but it's very pretty, it's glittery, it's sheer, but buildable. So, like, that's, you know, my one finger full. Where did I put it? There it is. Ah. Grab another fingerful. And see, it's, so, I would put it, like, over another shadow, to be honest, because it's so sheer, and I'm sure you can make it opaque, but that's a lot more work than I want to do. Just saying. So, this, and then one more. So this is their Perfect Pout Gloss. It's very sparkle, what was this in? Glow. Shade Glow. And, okay. So, lots of glitter, little chunky, and sticky. It's a little too sticky for me, but, like, number one, I got it for free. Number two, it actually only costs, like, a couple of bucks. So, if you are okay with a little bit of stickiness, and you're in the market for a glittery lip gloss, hi. Last thing, praise the Lord. Okay, so they sent me samples of the illuminating eye cream and the mineral infused face primer. I have actually been using the illuminating eye cream already. I bought the actual thing and I love it. My NARS concealer that I bought a month or two ago or something. I'm so bad at time. Anyways, I love it. And it started creasing on me. And I was like, oh. Like, it took my breath away. I was not in a good way. I was not pleased. I spent so much money on that concealer with money I had, like, squirreled away. And it was starting to crease. So I was like, alright. What can I do? Maybe my under eyes are dry. So I ran out. I bought this thing. And it's been, like, a holy grail product. My under eyes have never looked better. They look hydrated and my dark circles have been reduced a little bit. That definitely takes some doing, like some time. So, and my concealer just lays so nicely now. I cannot express to you how much I love the illuminating eye cream. It's been a little godsend. I have not yet tried the mineral infused face primer. I love my the green one. I don't think it's mineral infused. It might be, but it's like from that same line. And it's, tone correcting. It's their tone correcting primer. So I'm excited to try this. Done. So, I also ordered the Morphe Gilded Brush collection, the whole thing, which is cheaper than buying them all individually. Again, this was like birthday money and Easter money and other things that I had like squirreled away. And I also bought, with a gift card that my aunt gave me for my birthday, a brush drying rack, which I'm super excited about because you're supposed to hang your brushes upside down, like bristle side down, when they're drying, because even if they're laying flat, the water can like slide back into the handle and like start deteriorating the glue, and then your brush eventually falls apart. So that way it doesn't like climb back up into the handle, it just drips down through the bristles and you don't get that glue deterioration. So I bought those drying racks and I will show those to you when they come in. They're supposed to come in like a week and a half or something like that. So that is it for this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. I love you. Bye.